universe, spirit, gods, goddesses, angels, demons, guardians, guides, watchers, spirits above and below. What is the message we need to hear on this night to guide us into the future for our best and highest good? So shall it be. Amen. Okay. Yeah, wow, okay. Okay, so a lot of this energy is not going to be glaring, or maybe it will be, but it's not going to be like super pronounced, I'm guessing, just due to the way they all fell face down. But we'll see what's going on here. We have the Tower in my lap. Oh, ooh. Okay. So, but again, this is face down. I feel like we need to pull some more cards. Okay. We got the Tower. We got 2 cards off to the side, and we got 3 cards, 4 cards. Okay, 4 cards at front of me. Let's take the 2 cards on the side here. One in front of the other. You see how they fell. We have the 3 of Chalices and Alchemy here. Ooh. 3 of Chalices and Alchemy. This fell like this. So there's something here about, obviously, alchemizing these energies. These 3 of Chalices. Maybe you may be working with the energies around you, with the people nearest you, alchemizing these energies from groups. Not sure. We're just going to have to do some more. Okay. Let's just do a little more digging here. Okay, the 4 cards that fell. Here we got one upside down. They were all face down. But we have Divine Justice. This was like really near me, in front of me, but all face down. Divine Justice. Sage of Chalices. We get this one often. Sage of Chalices. 4 of Flames. Feeling this energy recently. And then the 7 of Orbs upside down. Not gonna lie, I'm like, I'm a little bit, okay. So we have Divine Justice and we have the Tower in the same reading, okay? We have the Sage of Chalices and the 4 of Flames. So we do have this, okay, for here I'm also getting balance here, right? Alchemy, balance. The Sage of Chalice. Okay. Your inspiration, it comes to you. It's free-flowing. I get that. The 4 of Flames, you're stable. You're stable. And then you have the 7 of Orbs. And usually this often has to do, okay, with the 7 of, okay, the 7 of Swords. Okay. Often I get with this is you're going to new high, like I'm just going off the image here, but for now I'm really looking at this, going into looking at the 7 of Swords imagery here, because when it's reversed here, and you have these people on the bottom that I usually get, that they're usually looking at this person flying high in the balloon collecting all these orbs. And as like ideas, inspirations that you can gather, and that other people that people are trying to bring you down with this. And I do get this, that there is some behavior here that is designed to bring you down, to get you feeling like you're falling, even though you're very stable. And you alchemize the energies around you. There is some celebratory energy here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is a little bit, again with, yeah, the falling. Someone wants you to fall. There's some people here, possibly in this Three of Chalices, but you've alchemized this sort of behavior, this group here. There's this group here that are together, and you know, sometimes the Three of Chalices is seen as like, can be seen as like friendship and celebratory in a way. And then you have the Four of Flames, which is has that feel to it too. So I do feel like there is that underlying energy of being able to celebrate here. But I feel like when it comes to other people, you're very wary, and you have to really look to your inner self to tap into this divine justice, this divine balance, to really feel. Because I feel like, you know, this tower moment is really what other people want for you. But for you, your tower moments, from what I gather, from what I'm feeling here, is usually very personal, is usually very spiritual and conceptual, right? Divine justice and the tower. So your tower, again, I get this a lot with this collective, your tower, again, is spiritual, conceptual, a viewpoint, something that changes for the better, a new stability, something gained, something leveling up, from a possible destruction, or possible just a different way of just like a shift, a sudden shift of your being. But this divine justice is allowing you it's allowing you to fill your cup up, is allowing you to alchemize, is allowing you to be stable, but is knocking someone else down. I feel like someone else is being knocked down for whatever, for like some energy that's less than desirable. Okay. What way to start out. This is a little bit like, I don't know, wow. Really interesting. So I think I'll even pull another tarot deck on this, because I feel drawn to. Yeah. I'm sorry if this reading's a little bit. There was a lot, and you saw in the initial, when I was shuffling, how they were flying out, and it was just a bit everywhere. Let's make sure. Okay. So, yeah, just a bit everywhere. Okay. The Hierophant. Oh, and the Four of Wands. Again, a four. Oh, there was a three. It fell as one, but it's three. And it fell on alchemy. It fell on alchemy, the Three of Chalices, but mostly on alchemy. You have the Hierophant. You have the Four of Wands again. So you have double confirmation of the Four of Wands. These all fell upright, but they were in a stack. So it looked like one card. So the Hierophant is here. Tapping into that You're leveling up spiritually. You do have cause to celebrate. And the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of fiery passion here. But I feel like there's been effort in the past to make this not feel as if this was going to happen, for you to reverse this. But it's not to be reversed. This is yours. And I also do feel like for you, this Hierophant and this Tower moment are combined here. Like, they lead to each other. Like, this change of perspective, this change of your thought, this new insight of spiritual, that kind of just knocks you down. Like, doesn't knock, but it just kind of, like, brings a shock to your system. But it allows you to then move up in a more clear, enlightened way. Getting that. The King of Pentacles. Yeah. No, you're good. You're stable. But I feel, okay, I keep getting this energy of this is yours, but someone wants to make you feel like it's not. Because they want to fall a certain way, but I'm getting that they're not that. That this is not that. Because originally these fell on the Alchemy and the Three of Chalices, which is stuff that you've alchemized. This is energy. Again, this Three of Chalices here, this group here, this groupthink, these hive-minded people who have ganged up to try to make you feel a certain way about your wealth, about your spirituality, about how you live, how you rejoice for yourself. Like, that's not good, and that you should feel bad about that. They should knock you down, that you should... But that's really none of their business. Their perception of you is really skewed. Whoa. Jeez. The Moon. Yeah, we got this yesterday. You need to dive within. There's also... psychic clarity. Pay attention to your dreams. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Falling on this Three of Chalices with two other cards. What are they? The Five of Swords. And the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Alright. Okay. This makes more sense now. Yeah, that group. And it fell on... Like, what was I saying? I have a feeling. And yes, the Eight of Swords and this Five of Swords fell, and this Ten of Pentacles. What I'm feeling with this Ten of Pentacles is the reason. This is the reason. They're looking at it like they want to bind this. They want to bind you from getting to this. This also could be a very populated area. This could be also a place with a large population that you have to deal with these people as well. But for you, your wealth is really triggering people. They want to get you in a space. I'm seeing mirror magic here. I'm seeing, like, I don't know if that's supposed to be her, but what I'm getting is that it's mirror magic. And that there's like a binding. Someone could have tried to do a binding on you. You need to reflect on yourself. You do a lot of self-reflection, so this really helps you get out of this binding. But someone tried to do some kind of weird binding. I mean, possibly through mirrors, but it could have just been that that's what they were wanting to see for you. And it's coming back, like they're seeing it for themselves. They're going to see it for themselves. Oh, the alchemy. What did I say? What did I say originally? Like, you're alchemizing this toxic group energy that's being sent to you. You're alchemizing it. Yeah, because this Five of Swords. Trying to get you into this headspace. Trying to get you to be like... They're trying to get a one-up on you and try to be negative. Trying to send you... like little negative messages that get inside your head to really keep you from really really excelling in being in your purpose, because we have the Hierophant here. We also got strong pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. You are very reflective though, and you are divinely protected and guided. I'm getting that with this. This is also for me right now. I'm seeing guidance here for you. The divine law is here for you. You are being protected by this divine law through whatever spirits are connected to helping you through this. And it's like helping this play out. But whatever they sent to you is really going to come back to them. And they got some major reflecting to do. You've done your reflecting. They have some major reflecting to do. Okay? Yeah, the initial read was all face down. It was all hidden. It was all hidden. And then you have a lot of these cards come up and they want to be in the reverse. But I'm like, but they're not in the reverse. Why are they all coming up in the reverse? And then they were falling on that card. Oh, which card was it? That was the trick, yeah. The alchemy and the Three of Chalices. That group energy that was really trying to mess with you. But you have this. You're good. This Tower moment is good for you and not so good for them at all, because it's that divine, like, lightning strike that's going to bring this divine justice. And your cup is going to overflow, and you will have something to celebrate. This, again, the celebratory energy is for you. You have to know who is safe to celebrate with and who is not safe to celebrate with. I'm getting that. There are people who are safe for you, and there's people who aren't safe for you. Unfortunately, a lot of the time, this can be tricky, right? A lot of the time, sometimes people will like to play games and like to play like they're... But I feel like you'll know, and you're probably pretty selective about who you hang with, right? I'm sorry, I'm getting something right now. I got caught on my dress. Okay, I'll fix that later. Oh, that's interesting. My evil eye bracelet gets caught. Okay. Is there gonna be a hater watching this? I'm sure eventually there will be. Trust me, the message is getting out. See? Bam. Unbound. Unbinded. Bound possibly with the evil eye. Someone's really trying to... Does she have a whole bunch of bracelets on her? Is her hands just bound? Let me see. I know they are bound, but like... Yeah, she does have some bracelets on. I feel like these binds, too, they aren't really that solid. And you'd be able to break them pretty easily. Yeah, like, the work that they're doing is not very good. They try, it doesn't have that hold on you just because you have the art down of inner reflection. And you always can. And you do succeed at really connecting with this. Okay? Yeah. Oh, I'm so shocked. Someone's trying to do some stupid shenanigans to get us all up in our head and make us feel bad. I already know. Like, I've dealt... You know how long I've dealt with this kind of thing? It's been years. It's been years. It's been like... How long have I been there? Like 6 years of like bombarded by psychic attacks. 7 years. 7 years bombarded by psychic attacks. Summon. And that's not to count my prior life with things that happened. We're just talking about the recent like attacks that have been more obvious of what they are. Oh, deceit. Ooh, when I said that, obvious of what they are. Deceit. You know what? Screw yourself. You know what? This bitch, she was in the last reading. It came out. You know it. Oh, I had a feeling. You know what? Yeah, deceit is in your mix. It's deceit probably trying to look like they're friendly with you. You probably already know, though. Like, I know, I don't really trust a lot of people at all, to be honest. And even the people I trust, I'm still like, okay, but I'm still looking out for me. You know, you have to be that way. You never know. You never know. Some of the craziest things. Page of Pentacles. But yeah, I'll just show you this. This was on the deck that I put on this table, and it came out. Page of Pentacles, just so you know what card it is. That it slid out. But anyways, deceit. Deceit. So, yeah. So we already know that was in the mix. But we have summon here. You're asked to summon up the courage. You have this inner spark. You have this connection. You have a lot of creativity here. And this deceitful person is looking at that. They don't like it. Well, you know, tough. Nobody gives a care. Fragment. Fragments and like ghosts and like remnants. Okay. Oh. Okay. Ooh, sorrow. I'm getting, just looking at this image, I'm getting that they want you to be in this place where you really kind of fragmented. You're a specter of yourself and you're just kind of floating there in a sort of like limbo-y, here not there, but in sorrow, in mourning, in wanting. That's what I'm getting from this. That's the energy they want to... Why? I mean, yeah, I mean, okay, so we know they don't like your, that you know, you're moving up and that you're spiritual and you have this connection. They don't like your wealth and they're upset with how you celebrate your life. But still, why would you go honesty in the reverse? Honesty is an issue here. Obviously, there's dishonesty here with this deceit card, obviously. I'm also getting magic. So there's magic here that's being worked on you. Possibly. Not definitive, but it looks like that's what I'm getting with this mirror here, this mirror image of this binding and this candle here. And there's other images too. But so they could have called a spirit of sorrow, a spirit of sadness. But they want this also for you, to bind you in this like limbo of like yearning and not really manifesting, of grasping. I don't know. It's complicated. I just had it in my hand. Yeah, and I said I don't know, and I looked at it and it said it's complicated. I tell you. People are like, oh, you know, tarot is just, you know. And I'm not saying some people don't like pull the fast one on people. I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but come on. Like things like that, like you're talking, and then you look at and the cards in your hand. It's complicated. It is complicated. It's a complicated mix because you have a few people in on this. Oh, I'm so shocked. We've been through this a time or two. Playful. You remain playful. It's very important for you to remain playful. If you have some kittens, play with your kittens too. Animals. Something very sweet and loving and gentle and playful. Soft. Keep your softness. Like, it's good to be hard. I'm never going to tell you not to be hard and not to protect yourself. That's not me. But you can also be soft at times and playful. I'm getting the softness now. I usually get playful. Yeah, that's important. We've got that in many readings. In the last readings, we've been getting that. But right now, also to a softness. If there's something that you can connect to with love as well. Maybe a small animal, maybe a young child. I don't know. There's something there. There's something there about love as well. To to be playful and in a loving nature as well is important to soften up during these times of play. And I usually don't get that because I'm not like the softest person in the world. Yeah, I just, if you haven't guessed, but I mean, that's what I'm getting. So that's important. Message, yeah, you're gonna be getting lots of messages here. There could be an important message coming in, but this is definitely one from beyond. This is a spiritual read here, because there's magic that's being, there's your guides, there's your connection, and then of course there's magic being worked in the background, because I am getting that, or some kind of weird, some weird, see, now I can't even talk, now I can't, manipulation, yeah, to get you to be a fragment of yourself. But you're guided and listen to messages. Also, crows, ravens could be significant. We've had this in the past. I know in this deck they're kind of seen as in a negative light here. But for me, I get a lot of like really positive vibes. I mean, you know, maybe not always, but a lot of the times I feel like they're messengers. So I feel like while someone's been trying to send messages, get messages into your head that really keep you bound and keep you in a negative mindset, there's also this message here that's trying to come in and guide you as well in both ways. So in both ways it's playing that role. The warrior, you're a warrior. You keep going, you keep fighting, you keep striving. You've been through a lot. You go through a lot, and you just keep growing, and you just keep getting better, and your foundation keeps being solid. Like, I'm definitely getting foundation here. We had the Tower, and we had the Four of Flames. We had the Four of Flames twice, double confirmation. Okay. Okay, we can see that Four of Wands. Four of Wands, this foundation, and this rejoicing, and then we have the Tower, which is also foundational, right? Okay. Since the ravens and crows want to talk, and they've been talking lately, let's just see what they have for us. Ah, release. You need to release something. Release this burden, release this tension around you, whatever's been ailing you. And again, this play and this softness can really help you. And this rejoicing. I would mix this rejoicing energy with this play energy to really get you into this. Oh yeah, and here with the Knight of Wands, you have this creative, fiery, like, it's rejoicing. Like, look, she's definitely, there's a party here. And it looks like there's like 4 wands in here. I know there's four of the wands around her, it looks like. So a lot of confirmation with the 4 of Wands energy in a positive upright position for you. That is definitely solid for sure. Release, but again, with releasing the stuff that isn't really helping you. And again, you can do that by celebrating and cutting away things that don't really align. Okay? Okay, we got anomaly and night. Ooh. Okay, ooh. We got anomaly and night. You may be aligned with night. You might really connect with night and darker, quote unquote, darker things, right? Or night energy. You may connect to dark gods and goddesses. But also this anomaly, which makes you are special. And I don't know, like, oh, you're so special, like that kind of thing. But like, you actually are. You're gifted. You're different in some way, which brings this attention to you. It's not your fault, but there is something there that's drawing people, groups to really flock and pay attention and to be more focused than they really need to be, because people don't really need to be throwing all this energy at you. But yet they do, because you must be different in some way. And you stand out. Like, I've never seen a white raven or crow. I've never seen one. Like in real life, like have you? I mean, yeah. Again, wow. Nature, getting out in nature. And there's something about nature here, human nature. A creature of nature. Again, you're alone and they're flocking together. But you're alone because you're this anomaly. Okay? In each of these, both these images, like, there's the group and then there's you, right? And then there's the group. So there's something there. Something about you being set apart, that you stand apart. Could be a loner by choice. You could you're not, you could be that, you're not mean, but you like your own space. You like your own time. You like to be alone during your breaks. You like to have some solitude or some you time to focus. And it's really nobody's business how you spend your you time, right? But for some reason, we have scavenge and soar. Uh-huh. Okay, you're resourceful. And I feel like we have soar here. These were together. I think it's funny because the scavenger, you're resourceful. I'm getting resourcefulness. I'm getting like, you know how to take care of yourself. You know how to find good things. I know I often find good things, and I'll scavenge some stuff. Some people like tossing some stuff, good stuff out. Let me see what it is. I've gotten some great things that way. People just dumping some stuff off in a bottle. They think it's junk, and like I found some good stuff. Like, hell yeah. And soar. And you're soaring. Oops, sorry. You're soaring. You're reaching new heights. And you're able to embody like both these things, soaring and what other people would consider like lowly or something. Or they also too want you to be, again, there's that aspect, and then there's like, we want you to have to scavenge and to really have to really have a rough time, but you're soaring, and this is how they want you, but this is how you are. There is that aspect as well. It's a very complicated, again, it's very complicated. There's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of energy. It's very dynamic, because you're very dynamic, because you're an anomaly. I really feel like your spiritual gifts are really you're gonna, again, they're always evolving, but you're gonna be tapping into some very soon. Fear. There's some fear here, and I feel like oh, you know what it is? Okay. Look at this. Look at that. He not scared of this scarecrow. But all the other crows and red, they're over here on the line, right? So maybe, again, with the group and the individual, right? The group in the background, the individual. The group, the individual. The group, the individual. This is you not showing fear. So you engage in stuff that other people would find scary, or you talk about things, or you engage in philosophy that other people find unsettling in some way, or that they're fearful to tread. You find these okay, amusing, second nature, right at home, a place to roost, right? In these things that other people find fearful. You don't. And you're vocal about it. It's something you're vocal about. Like, look, if you see his mouth is open, he's squawking, he's cawing. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh my god, oh my gosh, you know what it is too? He's being vocal. He's letting everyone know, hey, there's nothing here. It's just a stick with some clothes on it. This ain't nothing. He's letting them know, but they're like weary. They're like, oh, well, this one's crazy. This one's a nutter. We don't want to deal with this one. This one's is that, are they insane? Why are they so close there? It's perceived danger that you're so, but you tell, like, you're trying to tell the truth of a matter, and other people are like staying away. I'm getting that too. It's just a stick with some clothes on it. But other people, and the other, the crowd is like, we ain't having it. Oh, that's funny. Oh, again with the cawing. Like, look, the vocalness. There's this distraction though here. Yeah, you're trying to, okay. I also do feel like there are those trying to obviously distract you to get in, to do this, like, manipulation. Okay, that's the second time. That's no coincidence. The second time I stumble on the word manipulation. Trying to manipulate your words. They're trying to manipulate the fact that they're manipulating you. Gaslighting. I see that. Okay. Protection, but you're protected. Protected. So there's this distraction, but you're protected. You have some very strong guardians, and you're also being protected in your time of vulnerability as well, because you're birthing something new. Something new is coming into existence for you, and again, very, very protected. Very, very well insulated, whether you know it or not. Your future is bright. All this stuff that wants to be, like, hidden and wants to be, that people want you to not realize it's there, is there. And it's there, and it's being incubated. And some of it's right there for you. Sorry. Some of it's right there for you. Some of it's, it's drawn to this, right there in your hand. Ace of Pentacles. You're wealthy. So you have this down. Again, yeah, people are going to try to throw stuff at you. Again, I am getting, like, obviously manipulation, but also there is some magic being flung at some of the people here. Magic is being flung at you. But are we surprised? Are we surprised? No. And on a super positive note, but protection is pretty positive, and we're really soaring to new heights. So that's really great. Feel into emotions. Don't be afraid to feel your emotions when they come up, and to analyze them and to connect with them. That's really going to help you. Again, with that wide mouth wide open. Move your body to move your emotion. Emotions came up twice. Emotions are significant as well. Probably playing on your emotions. This manipulation. But that's, it's okay. Move your body to move your emotion. So dancing, exercise, whatever it is you do to tap into movement, do that. Oh my God, emotions are energy in motion. Seriously, the third card that mentions emotions? Okay, there's a lot of healing here too. You're being healed. Your emotions are being healed. You're being healed. Don't worry about it. You're protected and you're guided. Trust yourself. What did I just say? You're protected and you're guided. Trust yourself. Yeah. There's definitely guidance from the other side. Oh, look at that. Guidance is coming in. Spiritual messages are coming in. You just need to listen. And there's a lot of growth here. You just need to slow down and see it for what it is. You're protected. Block out all this. Release all this drama around you. Separate yourself from this. Stand apart from the crowd. Stand apart from the crowd that's doing this. Remove yourself and remain truly, uniquely you. Okay? That's very important. It's very important for you to stand up and be authentic and to be truly who you are. Okay? This will help you and guide you even more forward to the abundance that's already yours. You know, and you'll be seeing more abundance coming in after you take the time to really stop and reflect and know that you're protected.